Welcome to yet another beer with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, and today we're going to be reviewing another beer, of course. So yeah, today's beer is going to be first for me, and I guess first for YouTube beer reviews as well. It's going to be a beer from TMOH. It's going to be the Black Ball Porter. It's a porter, kind of like you've got your black IPAs. This is kind of like mixing an IPA and a porter, or Imperial porter, I've heard. At least the store clerk told me. And the cool thing about this brewery, they're also a phantom brewer, or a gypsy brewer, just like McKellar, and they're Danish. TMOH means two beers. And the cool thing is that they are actually, Mikkel Bob Bjergsen, the founder of McKellar, is actually a high school teacher. And, or as it's called in Denmark, gymnasium teacher. He's actually a high school teacher. Now the cool thing, the two guys who are behind this brewery is actually his two old high school students. It all started back in 2005 at their high school when they, before McKellar, where they started, they were irritating that they had to drink like pretty boring bland lagers at the school parties. So they decided to brew their own beer for the parties, along with the Mikkel, which is quite cool. So they did that and sold that at the parties, which was a pretty huge success. And then Mikkel went on to make McKellar, and they did home brewing a lot, and now they're out with a company, a brewery, or a phantom brewery. And this is they've only made 3 beers. This, and then their First Frontier IPA, and Overall IPA, which is a collab with McKellar, which was, as soon as he heard they were starting a brewery, he wanted to do a collab with them. But this is going to be my first beer from the brewery. And not much info here in the bag. It says it's brewed with water, malt, and the malt use of Pilsner, smoked chocolate, caramellic and brown, then also roasted barley, flaked oat, and dark cassonade sugar, hops and yeast. And Black Ball is a potent porter with dark cassonade and a proper shot of American hops, or a proper heaps of American hops, to balance the very potent malt profile, where you will find notes of chocolate, caramel, and charcoal. Quite interested about this brew, since it's both the princesses of McKellar, and also because it's a style that's really doesn't exist really, like a hoppy porter. Okay, so here it is, and this is just a porter that's of course black as night. There is like no light penetrating this beer at all, or Imperial porter mixed with an IPA, or whatever you want to call it, with a 2-finger frothy tan head. Looks like a traditional Imperial porter, but the smell is definitely otherwise. Wow, it's a really nice smelling beer. It's quite hoppy. It's very hoppy with a lot of grapefruit, some tropical fruit in there as well. Yeah. Actually, it's very well balanced between the roast and the hops. It smells really, really good. Some tropical fruitiness, like maybe passion fruit. And then definitely chocolate. There is quite a decent amount of chocolate. The deeply roasted, a hint of smoke, but they also use smoked malts. Smells like a mix of a porter and IPA, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of roast coffee as well. Maybe a hint of chocolate. Smells really nice. Looking forward to be trying this. So let's give the TMOH Black Ball Porter a taste. Cheers. Oh yeah, that is actually really good. I actually couldn't imagine the smoke going great with the hops, but it kind of does. Up front, first sip is, let's start off with the body. The body on it, I'd say it's medium to full body. It's quite creamy in the mouth, but yeah, to the taste. The first thing that you taste when you take a sip is definitely the hops. You get like a fresh, grapefruity, hoppy note, along with the tropical fruit. And specifically, I get like maybe the mango and passion fruit. Very hoppy, and then it just is overtaken by a smoke and a burnt charcoaly note, along with some coffee. The chocolate was more in the aroma. I don't really get any chocolate in the taste. Kind of reminds me of a more complex version of the Tista Black Ale. That's kind of like this, but this is more complex. But it's really good. It's so well balanced with the mix of like the hoppy notes from the kind of IPA like quality with the roast and smoke from the porter. Real nice brew. Definitely worth checking out if you get 2 beers. I don't know if they're released outside of Denmark. Hopefully they are, so if you're outside of Denmark you can check this out. Great brew. Rating wise, I'm going to give it a 90. I think it's really good. One of the better like strong porters I've had, especially because I'm a hop head and I like that it's mixed with hops, but it actually goes kind of well. It goes fine. I mean, it's not like a combination that's mind-blowing, but it's a combination that is actually real good. It's very well balanced. So yeah, a 90 for the Toøl Black Ball Porter. It's a really good brew. Check it out if you get the chance. And as always, let me know what you think of the brew if you've had it. I'm sure a lot of you haven't. So, but yeah, if you have, let me know. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe. And I want to say cheers. And I'm going to see you in another beer review.